Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm playing the Object 268, one of the older tank destroyers in the game. This is a tier 10 Russian tank destroyer with, I believe, 152mm main gun. Has a pretty good heat pen, 395mm as you can see down there. But we'll try not to use as many of those. I'll try to use the AP rounds, which are much cheaper. And we're playing on the glacier map. So usually where I like to start with this map is actually sit around the base and see if I can get any shots in the middle. The middle is usually where the tanks with the best turrets show up. And we're gonna have our work cut out for us because the enemy team has not one, not two, but it has 3 Chieftains T95. 3 war tanks, and it looks like this Leopard is missed him. Looks like he's having some problems with his driving, so we're gonna help him with his driving test today. Yes, his driving test is now complete. I don't think he's gonna be getting his license anytime soon. Moving on, looks like our K-line southern flank is pretty weak, so we're going to stick around here right now and just trying to see what these Chieftains are going to do. They're definitely controlling the middle. Our Kranvang over there is doing a good job trying to fend them off. And our super heavies, IS-7, Type 5 heavy, and Panzer 7 are heading down to the heavy flank, which is on the north. It looks like the enemy artillery just eliminated one of our artilleries. Right now, just gotta be patient. It's been coming a couple of interesting weeks in World of Tanks. Lots of losses. Lots of people calling me all kinds of names. Such as a bot, a moron, a loser. The list goes on and on. Gotta make a tactical retreat here because I have a feeling their medium tanks are going to show up here. And we just can't stay in the middle like that. We're going to become scrap metal if we do. So, set up here. I got 5 degrees of gun depression. I can cover from here pretty good. So far things are neck to neck. We're up by 1 tank. Compare the map, looks like the Udis might be the one to show up first, so we'll see what he does, and then we'll figure out the next move. There he is. He's going down that slope and up the little hill. I signal the STB-1 to fall back. I do have shots from here, so hopefully he will. He's kind of in between a rock and a hard place here. Oh, someone just smashed him for almost 1,000. Probably the enemy Jägeru. So T-62 is going at him, and he's getting hit pretty badly. So it looks like this enemy Udis is stirring up a whole bunch of problems here. We lost our T-62, and it is in fact the Jägeru that's positioned somewhere to shoot all these tanks. I finally tell the STB to get out of the way, and now I'm waiting for Mr. Udis to pop up. This gun is not all that accurate, but I think from this distance we should be able to do something. And there he is. Yes. Big shot into the lower plate. Oh, we're not spotted. sends him back to the garage. Good kill. Now this flank is a little more stable. I'm becoming more interested in the northern flank. I don't think anything is going to happen here. So I'll turn around. And this tank is pretty quick. It's got, you know, the muscle of a T-110E3, but it's got the speed of a Russian heavy tank, I would say. I mean, this thing is pretty fast. I won't spoil the surprise, but you'll see how fast it is a little later in this game. Trying to see if the Chieftain is going to make a move, but looks like he's behind the hill. Looks like our Kranwagen has ideas about going up the ship and getting rid of the enemy Restaurante. I don't know if that's going to work for him. We just lost our Panzer 7. Good tank, our Panzer 7. I do like this tank a lot. I usually bounce at least 2,000 with it. Even though Wargaming gave it the dumbest weak spots you could give to a German super heavy, it's still fairly usable. Okay, wow. The enemy Restaurantes seemed to crash, so another one who didn't pass his driving test. So we're up by one tank again. And we just lost our 114, the Chinese tier 10 tank destroyer. I think it's a reward one. I don't think it's on the tree. I don't have that tank, but I'm good with that. I said I'm not going to spoil the surprise, but that surprise is coming. I'm trying to make a little bit of a move here and see if we can spot something, such as the Chieftain. I get spotted. I'm safe from Artie here, so that's a good position for me to be in. Looks like he's heading up to the ship. Looks like the STB is dealing with the Centurion. The Udis was earlier. So from this position, nobody can spot me, and if Centurion is going to backtrack, I can shoot him in the engine. However, I don't think that's going to happen, so... We just lost our Super Conqueror to the enemy artillery. The Batchat 155. The Centurion is kind of playing chicken games with the STB. I don't think he's gonna do anything. Okay, the Chieftain went up to the ship. He's on top of the ship and he's causing problems. Now watch this. If you look at the map, there is no tank in this map right now that can spot me if I'm going to the ship. The Centurion is too far. The Jägeru is in no position to spot anything. Chieftain number 2 is down behind the ship. So if I use the speed of this tank and we're up to 47 kilometers per hour, I'm using the speed of this tank to get up to the ship, and I'm gonna try to eliminate this really good player in the Chieftain. He's rated at like 57%, you know, 1700 average per battle. Way better player than I am. But I'm gonna try to use my speed. I got an AP round loaded. Looks like the Chieftain is coming back. He's not aware that I'm closing in on him, and now he finds out where I'm at, and it's too late for him. Type 5 says thank you. We acknowledge. And now this game is neck to neck again. I'm gonna make my way down here. I'm gonna load a heat round because I'm dealing with a T-123 and probably one of the most heavily armored tanks in the game. I'm just gonna wait for him to turn around. I know I'm gonna get hit, but I'm gonna put one into him. I gotta aim carefully. 395, and he shoots me with an AP round because my armor is not as him. And his Chieftain friend comes around to shoot me as well, and our IS-7 is flanking him. And now this T-123 has a big problem. Surrounded. So he goes to deal with the IS-7. I close in behind him, finish him off. And guess what? I'm about to finish him off. The IS-7 does so, which is fine by me. Now, if you look at the map again, except we don't know where the T-124 is, but except from him, there is no one around here to spot us. So the enemy artillery, I'll bet you $5 right now, are running away. So we're gonna use our speed again and go up there. Me and the IS-7 are much faster than the Type 5. So we're gonna go. Okay, nobody can spot us. The Jägeru is nowhere around. The Centurion is nowhere around. The T-124 is the closest guy, and he cannot spot us from here. So we're gonna just use the physics of spotting distance and get up on this hill and try to boat. I guess there was a boat around here. Thanks, Wargaming. Boat. Someone forgot a boat there about 3,000 years ago. Okay, we're gonna try to climb up here and find the enemy artillery as fast as we can. I'm sure they're already moved somewhere if they're smart. So we're gonna try to go around the hill and see what we can do. Looks like the Centurion made it back, so he's a smart player. He read the game well. He's reading the map. He knows what's going on, and I think he's basically that team's last hope. If he dies, we're pretty much guaranteed a victory here, but let's see what happens. I got an AP round loaded. I'm gonna try to see if I can spot him. Probably move away a little bit. Okay, maybe knock the tree down. A little closer. I do have coded optics on this. I kind of like to spot them myself, especially when I'm moving. Especially if the vehicle is not mobile, as you've seen earlier. Okay, so Mr. Centurion is still not here. I think he fell back a little bit. Our artillery destroys the enemy artillery, which is always nice. Okay, and we're gonna knock some logs out of here, and we're gonna move up. And here's the Centurion. We turn around. He's gonna spot us. I got very lucky with a shot. I have no idea how that went in. I mean, and our IS-7 finishes him off. Shot into his turret with an AP round. Well, right now the Jägeru is, well, his vision is not very good. We got 1 minute and 2 seconds left, and we're on the cap. Waiting for the IS-7 to join us at the cap so we can cap it out. The Jägeru is down there, and I can tell you from the report that that shot went in. AP round to the lower plate. I'm going to reposition a little bit in case he blinds fire so he doesn't hit me. The 4005 closes around him and shots him down. Our cap is at 10 seconds. The clock is at 31 seconds. And the The enemy artillery is not going to be able to do much. And this game is ours.